This is a quick home inspection overview of unit 115. So we're going to start on the exterior and then we go inside the house. So a couple of things to point out. So we have here this coach light. Might need to be secure. It's a little bit loose. Also the power on this outlet receptacle. There's no power on the exterior receptacle. Let's go back here. This is where the shut-off valve, in case you have an emergency in the house, this is where the water gets shut off by pulling this handle on the off position. So that is basically in case of an emergency. Okay, going around the perimeter of the house, the stucco is in pretty good condition. The roof is in great condition. I also have a separate roof video. The gas meter, in case of an emergency, again on gas, shut off over here, but the best bet is to call 911 and then your gas utility company. Here is the electrical panel, main shut off, and then the breakers. I was able to take this off, make sure that there's no burnt wires or damage breakers. The AC unit, it's right here. It's a newer model. It is Goodman. That's their name brand. Because of the temperature outside being so cold, unfortunately I cannot test it into the temperatures above 65. The siding here, the stucco, it's in touch with the ground cover, and that would invite termites. We do have evidence of termites inside the garage. I'll be able to show you that once I go in. So this is the exterior again of the house. Nothing here in terms of nothing to report other than the window screens, shades might need to be put back on. Here you have a flashing on the roof units, and that seems to be a newer replacement of the flashings. So that is in good shape. Again, some of these windows in here just don't have the sunshade window cover on the exterior. So I'll go in on the inside now, and then we'll continue. So coming in, this has to be basically thumb turned instead of operated with a key, because of in case of a fire, the fire department recommends that is not operated with a key, so you don't have to be looking for the key. Coming inside the house, obviously there's a lot of personal belongings in here. We have another lock on this door as well that is key operated, leading to the patio. And then on this window, just the window sill right here at the bottom, it needs some caulking on the bottom of this window. All the other ones are in good shape. So master bedroom, not much here. So this seems to be in good shape here. The valves to the toilets were shut off. I put them back on, and then I have to turn them back off again because that's how they left it. So I had to do that in order to check there's no water leaks. So technically right now, no water leaks. You have a wall crack in here, is considered cosmetic. It is drywall, and they crack at the seam. Continue on the interior. Again, all the appliances, I tested them all. All seem to be working okay. I am now testing the dishwasher, and then I have to disconnect it because they have it disconnected as well. Okay, so the laundry room, we just look for water and power supply, so that is good in there. So coming into the garage, we got a couple of things here. The garage, they have the garage door opener disconnected. I connected it so I could test it right here. So the only thing we need is we might need to replace the light bulbs. It did not go on here. So in here in this corner, we have a couple of termite tubing. Be able to see it there and there. So in Arizona, we say that half of the houses have termites, and the rest of the half, and the other half, the other 50%, will have termites. So eventually, we all have termites. We just have to fight them. They're not as aggressive as on the East Coast or Midwest, where it's humid, or near California because of the ocean. So our termites could be killed by poisoning the perimeter of the house with a treatment that is done every 1 year, 3 years, or 5 years, depending on the chemical. Here we have a cracked ceiling drywall. Again, not considered a structural, mainly cosmetic. I got to the attic. This is how you get to the attic on the other side. And on that, plenty of insulation. Because of the power to the gas to the hot water heater, I couldn't test it. I did try to put it on, and I hit the pilot, try to turn it on. I did get permission from the listing agent, and it still did not go on. So my instruction would be to get a plumber to come and get the hot water heater working. The same thing with the furnace. The furnace gas is on, but the thermostat is not activating it. Here's information on the hot water heater. It is 2013. No rust. It has a drip pan. This is an emergency valve hose that comes from here. It's called TPR valve, temperature, pressure, T, temperature, P, pressure, pressure valve, that in the event that this needs to release because of pressure, because of pressure, I'm thinking about pleasure right now, because of additional pressure, then it needs to be actually piped to the exterior. Because of the fact that you have another unit next to you, it could be piped to this exhaust drain pipe over here. So that's recommended because it's not safe to be here in the event of an emergency. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I'll go in and do the conclusion. So basically, while your plumbing is in good shape, the electrical, the only thing I have is the outlets on the exterior are not working. They're probably controlled by GFCI ground fault circuit interrupter, but I did not find where to reset it. So in conclusion, the roof is in good shape. Plumbing is in good shape. Electrical, like I said, only the outside. Termites tubing in the garage area, and the roof is in good shape. It's structurally in good shape as well. Foundation wise, no cracked floor tiles or anything crazy in terms of their foundation. Well, I hope this helps. If you have any questions, I'll be sending the report right after the video. All right, have a great day.